You start with 5 letters and you end up with 7 figures. In other words, Wordle is being sold off. The game is simple. I've got 6 guesses to find the word of the day. You'll be familiar with this. The letters turn green if they're correct, orange if they're in the word, just in the wrong place. So, off we go. Viral. The game has dominated social media in recent weeks. Players are sharing their results via emoji. There's nothing of viral in the final word. Let's try trend. Well, Wordle is another unlikely breakout from the pandemic. Tiger King and baking sourdough bread. But it tells us that we know E and N are in the final word. And Newsy, as you can see, also tells us, because the New York Times is buying Wordle, that N and E are there, but in the wrong place. Y is in the right place. The New York Times is going to add it to the selection of games. We're getting ever closer. Next one, enjoy. The Times says users will enjoy the game for free. How long will that last? We now know that there is an O. Come on, its quest means business. The answer must be money. A reportedly 7-figure payday for the creator Josh Wardle. On CNN's New Day this morning, the New York Times general manager for games wouldn't commit to keeping Wardle free forever.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to talk about anything 5 years in the future, 10 years in the future. So, all I can say is that the game will remain free when it comes to the New York Times.
All right, then the hospital part of the interview can be over now.
Well, I don't know. Now, I want to ask one more question about that, which is, Jonathan, I mean, isn't that part of what's so wonderful about Wordle is that it's free for the masses? Anyone can play it?
It is. It is, absolutely, and that is not something that we would want to change, and it's definitely one of the big reasons why it's so successful. And we're just excited to have this audience be introduced to the New York Times, to introduce the New York Times to this game, and there's so much value we're going to get from that. So we're not thinking right now about limiting the game in any way.
Sara Fischer's with me, media reporter at Axios. She's in Washington. Anytime you talk about crosswords and puzzles, particularly with newspapers, you really get the rampant out, don't you? I mean, you get the rabid, you get the dedicated, you get the messianic. The mere thought of Wardle going behind a paywall will have people frothing at the mouth.
Well, I think that they're going to balance it out, right? So they want to make value out of it for their gaming subscription, obviously. So eventually they're going to have to figure out, maybe do they put some parts of Wordle behind a paywall and keep some parts free and ad supported. Right now, they said that they're not going to put any ads on the experience, which I think is going to make those diehard users that you mentioned really happy. But eventually, come on, they're going to have to monetize this thing. Why not? Why buy it if you're not going to actually make something out of it?
I mean, but it can be monetized in all sorts of ways, can't it? I mean, just getting people to buy more subscriptions rather than charging for specific access to Wordle. The former sounds more likely than the latter.
I think that's right. But, in order to get someone access to the subscription, right, you can't give it, if that's the one game that they really love, you're not going to be able to give it to them for free forever. But sure, they could use this as an on-ramp to get them to potentially buy the gaming app, which has things like the spelling bee and the crossword and the mini crossword, etc. But if I had to put my bet on it, I think eventually that becomes a part of a subscription product.
Sara, AT&T, parent company of this network, I have said it. AT&T has announced it's doing its spin-off. It's not going to be a split and exchange. It's not going to keep it. It's going to be 0.24, and the dividend is being cut to account for all of this. It's huge. The number of shares involved here is vast.
It's absolutely huge. And I'm glad that you mentioned that dividend cut, because all of last year, AT&T's stock was lagging after it announced that it would be spinning out Warner Media, because I think investors wanted to know what that dividend cut would look like. Now they have an idea. But to your point about the spin out versus the other option, what that does is it ensures some stability in the market. I think they were hearing from retail investors. Remember, AT&T is roughly 50% retail investors, that they wouldn't have been as happy if they had to trade their shares in. And so I think that's why they went the spin out route. It keeps them from having some volatility at the close of that deal.
And also, John Stankey, the CEO, says that the dividend is also being cut because they're going to retain more free cash. to invest. Now, this is a sort of a reference to the fact that AT&T has been slower at building out its national 5G network in the US.
AT&T has been so saddled with debt after a lot of botched acquisitions, DirecTV and Xandr and Warner Media, that they need to be offloading, that they need to be getting some free cash flow to your point, invest in spectrum. I wouldn't say that they're totally lagging behind, but right now Sprint and T-Mobile are definitely ahead, and Verizon and AT&T are going to have to show up with some investment if they want to be competitive.
And we'll talk more about it as the deal gets closer and the closing gets ever closer. Thank you, Sara Fischer, joining us.